What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Chill Outdoors. In this video, I'm going to tell you why I'm never getting one of these ever again. But first, the ice is trying to melt, and I got a maybe 30-pound chunk of ice, and I'm going to throw it through the ice. Let's go. Let's get it. This thing was in a 5-gallon bucket. Weak. Didn't even do anything. What a ripoff. It's like a super weird consistency. It's like slush but hard ice. Nice. What? All right, we need to throw something else. All right, I got a big flat thing. Let's go. That's pretty cool. All right, enough games. We got some stuff to talk about. One thing I have learned in the fishing industry is the viewers love to hear the gossip. They love to hear the drama. And you know, last year I posted several videos of things I wasn't happy with, and boy, did that draw in the views. Boy, you guys sure want to know when people are really, really mad. So, let me just say, I'll never be getting this again. Ever. Done with it, you know? Everybody always wants to know. They're like, oh, who's everybody gonna work for? Who's everybody gonna work with? What's going on? What's the secret sauce? Well, I ain't going nowhere, because it's not a box no more. It's a bag. I ain't going nowhere. What are you guys thinking? Come on. Did you really think it was gonna be like that? You guys are crazy. Let's get into it. Ooh, it's just a little chilly. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Chill Outdoors. Thank you so much for being here. Of course, I'm Brad, and I'm here talking to you guys today about the Monsterbass bag. That's right, they're not gonna give out a box no more. And let me just say, this is probably the best Monsterbass shipment I have ever received. So here's what they're gonna be sending you from now on. It's kind of dirty because I had it in the mud. They're gonna start sending you guys a bag. You guys can make this a bait bag, you can make it a spinner bait bag. You guys can do whatever you want with it, but the goal is to have reusable items. And it's gonna help save on shipping a little bit, especially in COVID times. It has been ridiculous. I buy and sell a lot of these Amazon liquidation pallets. I do a lot of stuff on eBay. Shipping has been ridiculous. And Monsterbass is doing the best they can to get us stuff at the best rate that they can. Trying to save a little bit of money, trying to make it more efficient, trying to save space, and it gives you something you can use forever and ever, oh man. Before I go any further, make sure you go over to the Monsterbass channel. Check out some of the videos over there. There's how-tos, regional updates. There's gonna be people like me helping you guys through the spring and summer so you can catch your PBs and have the best experience you can on the water, on the bank, wherever you might be throwing a line. If you're new to Monsterbass, Save 15 will get you $15 for your first bag. That's right, only 15 bucks. Just give it a shot. Give it a shot. I promise you guys are gonna be impressed. And if you're on Facebook and Instagram and all the other stuff, check out Monsterbass, Facebook, Instagram. Check out Chill Outdoors on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. I have a huge giveaway going on right now. I'm giving away a loaded tackle box. You can go back to my video here on Chill Outdoors and find that giveaway. Let's get into this video. Of course, you get a sticker. Everybody likes a sticker. Let's start out with the Booyah Hard Knocker. It's in the Tiger Craw color. And this makes the list because not only is this a perfect lure for me to throw as soon as this ice melts, when it's cold, this is also a perfect color. Your orange and your red baits are ridiculous around the Midwest in February, March. Baker Lures Jerkbait. If you go over to the Monsterbass channel, one of my newest videos over there, I talk about my favorite lures to use for a shad pattern technique. And what I mean by that is when the ice melts and you start targeting Sean. You start targeting Sean. When the ice melts and you start targeting shad, dying shad, shad kills, things like that, a shad colored jerkbait is really hard to beat. So, Baker Lures, shad colored jerkbait. I just talked about how much I love a jerkbait in the early spring, late winter. So, we got the Hard Knocker lipless and a shad colored jerkbait. Next we have the Bass Bullets Lip Ripper Blue Crystal. And it's a little tiny sucker, but something that we talked about in my last video on a bright sunny day. Look how bright it is. Look how bright it is. On a bright sunny day in clear water, your chromes, your blue chromes, your reflective type stuff really stands out. Remember, if you're hitting a shad pattern, that's what you want to look like. You want to look like those bright, shiny little shad darting around the water. the Bass Bullet Little Ripper. Look at that bad boy. Okay, and one more hard bait, the Biffle Junkyard Jig. Black and dark blue color pattern. This is a 3/8 ounce. It's the smallest they make in this sucker, and it has rattles on it. I think that might be one of the most universal colors for a jig. You could use a black and blue jig any time of the year. And if you do get into muddier water, that rattle is gonna help those fish find that. We also have some terminal tackle, the Spear Point, a 2/0, 3/0, and a 4/0. So you have 3 different sizes in this. Now moving on to the soft baits. We have these Excite baits, and they're a high floater. Let me get this sucker out so I can show you exactly what this bad boy is. It's like a classic watermelon color with like a black flake inside. It's almost like a tiny fluke body with a flat tail. Now what are you gonna use this on? You could fluke it. You could use one of them spear points and you can weightless fluke this. But I'll tell you what I'm gonna throw this on. I'm gonna drop shot this bad boy. Especially in clear water, like a light green with black flake looks so good in a clear but like lightly stained water. This is gonna be something that I'm gonna drop shot a lot, I promise you. And since it's a high floater, it keeps it up off the bottom. It'll probably keep it flat in the water column. And this little flat tail is probably just gonna dance around in whatever little current you have. Next we have the Thunderhawk Camel Craw. It is a big chunky boy with huge claws, and the claws have like a flat chunkiness on the end. These are a purplish red with red flake. Again, back to them red colors. There's not much of a better color to use this time of year in Indiana besides something red. I mean, I know I've talked about shad a lot this week, but we got a shad color swim bait. This is the Big Bite Baits Finesse Swimmer Smoke Purple Flake Clear Belly. But this, a nice balanced finesse swimmer, shad color, clear on the bottom, dark gray on top, with some purple flake at the top. If we didn't have ice on the water right now, I would probably try to do a slam with this box. I apologize. If I didn't have ice, I think I would be doing a slam with these lures, because I'm serious. These are some of the best lures I think you could get this time of year here in the Midwest. I mean, this was a solid lineup. Going back to Monster Bass, if you're new, you can use Save 15, get yourself your first bag. Go check out Monster Bass on Facebook and Instagram. Check out their YouTube channel. We have all kinds of how-tos, a bunch of us content creators. We put stuff on there, how-tos, try to help you guys out and try to share our experiences so that way you guys can kind of know what's going on when you hit the water this spring. And we're gonna give you guys regional updates. So several of us that live in your area will give you updates. So make sure you check out the Monster Bass channel. Make sure you subscribe right here on Shield Outdoors. Thanks so much. Peace.